Far out at sea, where the sky and sea merge, is the silent but harsh journey of fishermen. While the city is still asleep, they have begun their life amidst the stormy ocean. Each rolled-up green net is carefully spread out and lowered into the sea with practiced hand movements. There is no modern machinery, only human strength and generational experience to help them conquer the ocean. Under the dim lights on the deck, the fishermen began to pull in the nets, the hardest part of the trip. After hours of struggling with the waves and nets, the first fish appeared. The fishermen quickly removed each large and fat tuna from the net, their calloused hands carefully holding it as if collecting the fruits of a hard night's work. On the deck, the fish sparkled under the lights, a sign of a successful catch, and a joy that is hard to hide for those who stick to the sea. Amidst countless small fish, a giant suddenly appeared. The whole boat was in an uproar when a fish weighing hundreds of kilograms was caught in the net. Thrashing violently in the dark, the fishermen quickly coordinated, holding the heavy net tightly, carefully performing each operation. This was not only a precious catch, but also a rare moment in a seafaring life. Each fresh tuna was transferred into the basket, stacked on top of each other, heavy, cool, and full of life. This was a worthy achievement after many hours of casting nets and pulling fish in the night. On the wet deck, smiles began to appear, quiet but complete. After sorting, the fish are quickly taken down to the cold storage below the ship's hold. This is the final step to keep the fish fresh, preparing for the journey back to shore. Each fish placed down is part of the collective effort encapsulated in the care and professionalism of those working at sea. Under the flickering green light, the line-jerked tuna was hooked. It thrashed violently, its silver scales glistening in the water, creating a moment of tension and excitement. This was the moment every fisherman had been waiting for, when experience, patience, and reflexes had to come together. Amidst the darkness and the wind, a fisherman holds up the tuna he just caught, his eyes shining with pride. No need to say much, just looking at the result, we understand the hard work, perseverance, and love for the job that has shaped those who stick to the sea. This is not just a fish, but a symbol of a whole journey. The last tuna was transferred to the cold storage, marking the end of a hard night of fishing. Each step was meticulous and careful because they were not only preserving the fish, but also preserving the collective effort in the stormy ocean. The long night was over, and they had won silently but proudly. The tuna are covered in ice, lying still after a turbulent night. Underneath the ice are not only the products of the sea, but also the sweat, effort, and faith of the fishermen. Everything is ready for the journey back to shore, carrying the salty taste of the sea and the sweetness of the results. In the cold storage, the tuna are packed and preserved with a thick layer of ice. Now, the fish feeding process begins. The fishermen below hook each basket of fish, signaling the people above to pull it up. Every movement is familiar, quick, and coordinated like a wordless chain. The fish are gradually brought out into the light, preparing for the journey to shore, ending a perfect sea trip. In the flickering yellow light, the heavy net was gradually pulled up. Inside was the catch of fish that had just been caught at midnight. The rope was tight, the coordinated shouts rang out decisively. Each person had a position, no extra words, everyone focused on this important moment. No one knew whether the catch would be big or not, but everyone put their full faith in each catch. The net had just been unloaded when the whole ship exploded. A giant fish was lying on the deck, among hundreds of small fish scattered around. A rare moment, overwhelming not only because of the size of the fish, but also because of the surprise and luck in the middle of the night sea. The deck fell silent as a giant creature was pulled from the water, possibly a whale shark or some other rare species. The fish hung suspended, its massive body standing out against the lights, leaving even the veteran fishermen stunned. Below was a mass of small fish splashing in the water, but everyone's eyes were on the special uninvited guest. The journey of drifting in the ocean ends here with sweat, fresh fish and unforgettable moments. Thank you for watching until the end of the video. If you find it interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel and share to support the silent seafarers. See you again on the next trips.